One of my motto is, if I can help someone as I travel along, then my living is not in vain.
Meet one of Framingham's 2025 Senior Heroes.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world.
That's Marcia Sharpe. She's one of this year's Senior Hero Award recipients. Glenda Thomas established the awards back in 2020 in the midst of the pandemic.
I felt like the senior community was just being left behind.
To combat that, she developed the Senior Hero Awards with the Callahan Center as a way to honor Framingham's senior community and their contributions to the city. 4 seniors were selected for this year's awards: Bob Anspach for social development, Sharon Arroyo for health and healthcare, and Larry Stute for public service. Marcia was recognized for her contribution to culture and arts, so we decided to take a peek into her life as a staple of the Framingham community. Marcia's journey to becoming a senior hero started back in the late 90s when she first immigrated to the United States from Jamaica.
I came to America because my mother was ill. So my mother was here before me and she had a stroke. And saw the state of my mother. I wanted to help her and I didn't know exactly what to do.
Despite being an accountant back in Jamaica, her mother's health complications inspired her to pursue a nurse's certification.
So I was able to use that skill to help take care of my mother.
Thanks to that training, Marcia's selflessness was able to expand beyond her mom to the entire community. That was the start of a 20-year-long nursing career caring for those with disabilities. She then went on to join the Army. In fact, she was stationed at the Framingham Armory on Concord Street.
So this is my unit. This was my unit, 101 Quartermaster. When I joined the Army, I wanted to give back to America for the opportunity to be here.
She fell in love with the area during her time there and decided to settle down in Framingham.
There is something about Framingham. I love the city. It's a diverse city, you know? There is so much opportunity here, a lot of opportunity to give back, which I have been. Volunteering, you get the opportunity to volunteer. That's where I realized that I had so much to offer Framingham.
What helped catalyze many of those opportunities was attending the Greater Framingham Community Church. I attended GFCC's weekly knitting group with Marcia. She and other members of the congregation knit scarves to donate to people in nursing homes. This is just one of the church's numerous outreach programs. Reverend Dr. J. Anthony Lloyd of GFCC says volunteers are necessary for their community service efforts.
We can't do it without volunteers, and Marcia exemplifies what it means to not only have a servant's heart, but also to get the message out.
Marcia has no issue with that. Through all of her volunteer work, she's built a strong network of like-minded people across Framingham, allowing her to further amplify the mission of each organization she supports.
In this day and age, as we're celebrating this coming up in terms of our country, I'm reminded of Paul Revere and the town crier. But we have our own Paul Revere, so we honor her as a senior citizen. I can't believe it.
It was through GFCC that Marcia got involved with other local organizations, like the Rotary Club and Access Framingham. Additionally, the church's efforts to combat food insecurity connected Marcia to the Pearl Street Cupboard and Cafe, which is our next stop. She's been volunteering at Pearl Street for nearly 2 decades.
I'm not surprised in the least. I've never heard I can't do this. It's always yes, I can do this. And that's the can-do attitude you always want in an amazing volunteer. And I'm not surprised it's across the board with downtown Framingham, the Rotary, and everything else she does.
Their willingness and their tenacity and their strength just to make a difference, to improve, to help others. Those are the backbones of what they have brought to the table.
And she never tires of giving and giving and giving. I don't know where she gets all that energy.
Even when I don't have time for myself, I still need to learn to take care of myself better.
And her sacrifices haven't gone unnoticed. Senior heroes are nominated by members of their own community. And while the accomplishment came as no surprise to those who know her, Marcia was caught off guard by one thing.
I was surprised because I could not believe I'm 60. I must say, Framingham is dear to my heart. And thank you, Framingham.